In rural Lebanon,
On your mark,
it's another race
get set,
and another town
go!
for one running club in Connecticut.
Good cause, lots of friends, just getting out here and running.
Jean Hoffman is among hundreds of runners part of the Run 169 Town Society, which shares a common goal: to run a road race in all 169 towns in Connecticut. But it turns out Hoffman already crossed that finish line.
So I am currently in round 2. So I've done all the towns and now I'm repeating them all.
There's a new challenge and common goal Hoffman has stepped up to.
My goal was to try to get as many races to either have a non-binary option or at least have a prefer not to say, so people were not restricted to the binary of male or female.
Jean identifies as non-binary, which means they don't identify their gender as male or female.
There is no one way to be non-binary. There is no one way to dress, one way to talk. Everyone is individual.
Hoffman said they've enjoyed running as a hobby and social activity for nearly a decade, but hadn't always been able to run as themselves.
I had not really put a name to my identity. I had kind of gone with the mainstream of I was born a female, and so I must check off female.
The Hartford Marathon Foundation then introduced the non-binary division in 2022. After Hoffman signed up in that division for the first time, it forever changed their view of the registration form.
And as I learned more about other, quote, options, and I learned more about myself, I decided that I preferred to be in a non-binary category.
Now, Hoffman wears their identity on their sleeve and head to toe. The Hartford Marathon Foundation told Fox 61 that it has received positive feedback from making the non-binary division available in its races the past few years.
It feels good to make a difference and to know that I'm potentially helping future generations be able to participate, be able to feel comfortable with who they are.
The race in Lebanon was organized by a different running event group, O2 Event Productions. Race director Charlie Olbrias offers opportunities to let various groups shine at each event he presents.
Races that I put on, we always make sure that we give them the option to register as non-binary or prefer not to say.
In Olbrias' experience, adding extra recognitions and awards doesn't take much out of the budget or planning, and he encourages other race directors to follow suit.
It doesn't matter who you are, you should be included. And one of the beautiful things about running is it's such an inclusive community, and I like to put that forward with our races.
This race is awesome. The race director keeps adding categories as more and more people participate. A lot of other races have been a little slow to get on board and are getting on board.
The road race proceeds benefited Bailey's Garden, which is a boundless playground for kids of all abilities, showing people from a young age that anyone can feel included, no matter who they are. In Lebanon, Leah Myers, Fox 61.